Hey guys, I'm Boo. We're in New Jersey, and today is day 224 of my weight loss journey. Now, this week I've had some loss, which is really good. As of today, I weighed myself this morning. I'm down to 350 pounds. Over the last week, it's about 6 pounds I've lost. I think I was at 256 on Friday. So this Friday coming up, it's another 6 pounds, which is good. But thinking about it, I've done a lot of things this week and a lot of work this week, a lot of manual work this week. But for 6 pounds, it's like, it's okay. But looking back on it, it's a lot of work and a little bit of loss compared to where I was, how much I was losing, which I still don't mind. It's fine. But I was, talking to somebody a couple days ago, and they said something to me that's been really kind of scary. That when this surgery was newer, somebody they knew had the surgery, and they kept losing weight, and they couldn't stop losing weight, and eventually they died. Now, I don't know that that's going to be true in my case. I don't think that's going to be a problem. I've been able to eat more than a lot of the people I know that have had the surgery. Who, pretty close to the same time I have. I can eat more than them, but it depends on what I'm eating. Like slider foods, like the veggie straws and things like that, I can just pretty much tear through without a problem. But, when it comes to bigger things like burgers or anything like that, a lot of the times I eat things without the bun because I don't like the bread. I don't like to eat bread. I don't eat pasta. I don't eat rice. Those are the three main things I don't eat. I don't really drink any kind of soda. I do once in a blue moon drink sparkling water, which I know is not really one of the things you're supposed to do because of the carbonation makes your stomach swell. But I haven't really had too much of a problem with that. I have had like beers on occasion, even wine coolers and stuff. So that's just what it is. Um, what I've been doing this week, as far as well, I've been out of state this week. Basically, somebody who I was very close to was sick, and I had to leave state and go to another state, a southern state where it's friggin' hot as hell, and do some manual labor. And so I've done probably more in the last 4 or 5 days than I have in like months, like a couple months, like just as far as work wise. But I've been discovering some problems, with my eating, where I will still eat, and of course, certain things still make me sick. So, of course, I'm still vomiting, which is just awful. I have a lot of problems with vomiting, and this is my nephew, J Dog. He's on YouTube too.
Check me out, link in the description, subscribe.
Anyways,
Make me famous.
so I've been having problems with vomiting still, and it gets to the point where I start getting sick and I start throwing up, and then I will throw up into the toilet, and the water will splash back and hit me in the face, and then I get even more disgusted and start vomiting even harder. And it's not a good thing. Either way, you're not supposed to vomit, but some foods still make me sick, and I still try them anyway, which is my bad. I have been eating some candy. I noticed I've been getting like shakes a little bit, and it's usually when I don't eat throughout the day, I'll get like shakes, and it's because my blood sugar seems to be low. It's like dipping, which I haven't really talked to my doctor about. But when I eat like candy, I'll eat a couple pieces of candy, or some sour. I love sour candy, so of course I eat some sour candy, and then I'm fine. Um, But with that, I do need to get tested for hypoglycemia. I think it's hypoglycemia or hyperglycemia, one of the two. I'm not entirely sure, because I originally came from a place of being borderline diabetic where I was taking metformin and my blood sugar was bad. My A1C was bad. It was like right at the top of where it, just over the line. So because of that, I did have diabetic neuropathy, which is something that even when I don't have diabetes or that type of problem with my blood sugar, it will continue to be a problem. So for the rest of my life, and I'm going to have to take medication for it. And I'm sure at some point it's going to get worse, but I'll just have to deal with that, as it happens. Of course, I am still smoking. Soon I'm going to be making the transition over to vaping again. Now I'm smoking regular cigarettes instead of cigars, so there's that. Hip problems. I've had hip problems over the last couple weeks, and from what I can understand from looking it up, looking into some information, when you have pain on the outside of your hip, it can mean one thing, but when you have pain in your groin area, that can mean something much worse, possible surgery in the near future, depending on what happens. I'm going to talk to my doctor about it while I still have my insurance. As far as I understand it, my insurance will be up in October, so I have a lot of things to get done before that happens. My job does offer me insurance. However, at that point, I'm going to have to start paying for it, which, is just what it is. It's one of those things. Let's see, touched on vomiting. Oh, this week I had blood work done. I went to my doctor and I told her about some of the things I've been having problems with. My allergies is one of my biggest problems lately with the change in weather and everything, especially me going down south. The allergy season is just kicking my ass, even though I've been taking the same medication for like a year. And it's been so bad. Like even, with my medication, I'm still having sinus headaches and everything else. And so I talked to her about getting something a little stronger. She said something about a steroid inhaler. I was like, I'm trying to lose weight, not gain weight. Steroids is usually associated with gaining weight. So there's that. Then on top of it, I said no to that for the time being, and I wanted to try something different. So she said she was going to prescribe me something different. Basically, I went from Zyrtec to Xyzal, which is cetirizine to levocetirizine, and it's still really not doing as good a job as I would like it to do. So, let's see what else. Yes. So I had some blood work done. My blood work came back that I have low potassium still. I also have low B12 and low folic acid, which are in the vitamins I'm taking. And like I said before, I didn't have any hair loss until I started taking the vitamins. So I don't know why that is. Maybe it was just catching up to me or something. I don't really know. But, with that said, I did get she put a prescription in for some vitamins for me. And we're just going to have to see how that goes and go back for blood work in a couple months and see, hopefully, that, if everything is where it needs to be, and then I'll have to continue that. I did tell her that, I'm thinking about the steroid inhaler because this medicine, like I said, it's going from Zyrtec to Xyzal, and it's not really much of a difference. So, but with that said, moving forward, weight loss is going good. Things are going good. Looking forward to that, all that going on. Anyways, moving forward, weight loss is going good. Things are going good. A couple of problems I'm going to have to take care of in the next, week or whatever. I'm going to have to deal with some things, but looking forward to this week. My goals are to lose another at least 5 pounds within the next week or two. Probably within the next week, really. Realistically, I'll say 3, but I'll shoot for 5 and see what happens. Until then, let's be our best selves together. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you guys Friday with another video.